Oh man, I'm all out. Dang it. If only there was a way for me to keep shooting and having fun with my guns and training without spending so much money on ammo. Let me introduce you guys to the Ruger Mark IV, chambered in .22 LR. Very cheap ammo. This is everything you get out of the box. You get 2 mags. Oh yeah, you do get a lock with it as well. But very nice firearm. This one is the Lite, so you get the rail on top. You get the threaded barrel. You don't get the rail on the bottom. That is the tactical version. There's also the standard Hunter. Couple other different models that don't come with the threaded barrel or any rails, but the rails are really nice to have if you want to put a light or sight on this gun. And then these do come with the adjustable sights, which is fantastic to have on pistols. The only problems I have with this firearm, I have smaller hands, so going for the bolt release is a little reaching for me. You know, that's my standard hold. And then, going back up for the release is a little bit more difficult. Then it does not really like to cycle anything but long rifle. That's probably because of how heavy the bolt assembly is on this gun. But I'll show you guys that here shortly. The teardown for this gun is pretty easy too. You just got the button in the rear, lift up, there you go. Pull out your bolt assembly. There you go. And this is pretty much all one solid piece, which is pretty nice. And then obviously you can take your springs out. You got your firing pin, everything. And then you can very easily just slide it back in. You're ready to go. Today we are going to be shooting a couple different rounds. We have the .22 LR shot shell, we have some subsonic, and we have some just regular .22 LR hollow points. We will shoot the long subsonics out of a suppressor as well, but I'll use these to show you guys that it does not like to shoot out of the Ruger if it's not long rifle. First, we will be shooting the .22 long subsonic. See, it does not like to cycle those. But it will still fire them. No problem. And then also, sight picture on this gun is decent. I mean, pretty standard for pistols. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, that adjustable sight really comes in handy. Obviously, if you have to adjust it. Now, we will be shooting the shot shell .22 long rifle. Pretty much just a .22 full of pellets mini shotgun round. Well, that round just blew apart in the gun. That's cool. That's another good reason it comes apart. You can clean it out if your rounds fall apart. We're going to try it again. .22 LR shot shell. As you can see, not crazy about cycling those ones either. But now we have standard .22 long rifle, some hollow points, and these should cycle no problem out of here. Perfect. No problems in those. Now, like I said, .22 is great for varmint hunting, but sometimes you need, to be a little quieter. And sometimes they're a little further away than you might think you're capable of shooting. So, here's the absolute perfect answer for you on that. My preferred setup with hunting with my 22. So we got a 5 to 25 scope and a big old can on it. So we are gonna run some subsonics through it and see how she does. Damn near silent. This is the for sure best way to hunt any animal. We're out here about probably 10 yards away. We have the standard 22 long rifle in here just to show, you know, it's pretty accurate. Ting! 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 Yeah, you can still do plenty of drills with it. You can do plenty of training, trigger discipline, you know, trigger control. You know, if you want to practice your draw, if you want to practice, you know, pretty much anything, you can still do it with a 22. And, you know, you're not sacrificing a whole lot of money for ammo with it. You know, you can still, you know, practice anything, you know, even just accuracy. You're not going to get the same recoil. You can do drills, you know, so you want to pull out quick. Yeah, see? Pretty good little gun. I would totally recommend this to anyone that's trying to get into shooting, or for even a first gun. I wouldn't recommend everyday carry, just because, you know, it's a 22, but still a pretty nice gun. You know, especially with that threaded barrel too. You can put 22 suppressors, rails for sights, like I had talked about earlier. But grip feels good, you know, sight's good, eye relief. Well, that's not really eye relief, but your sight picture is pretty good on these. Yeah, pretty nice little gun. Another thing I did forget to say about this is that this is a firearm. It is clear that you cannot shoot without the mag being inserted. You cannot. It will not shoot. Safety's off. Doesn't matter. You have to put a mag in. Like right now, nothing. Won't shoot. Let's put the mag in. Now it fires. Which I'm not a fan of, especially clearing. You can't really clear it without the mag being in. And then also let me know if you guys like the POV shots, like I was doing now, or the camera on the stand shots that I was doing on the deck. You know, just let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know some people don't like the POV because it shakes a little bit too much. But yeah.